All right, welcome to the $1 Million Tradelines webinar. It's an amazing opportunity, man. So what we're gonna do is get into how everything works. Gonna learn some new stuff, how to take advantage of this opportunity. And so let's get right into it. All right. So what can primary trade lines do? Okay. Primary trade lines are used to show larger lines of credit between $120,000 to $1 million in the name of your business being paid properly with low balances. Okay, so this may allow your business to be approved for incredible amounts of funding to increase your ability to invest in assets to create more wealth for yourself and your family. Okay, so what we offer is extremely rare and effective. Access to funding because of our trade lines truly has the potential to change your life or increase the abundance that you're already enjoying. All right. So let's go into how we're able to do this. A really big opportunity. So how can we do this? Okay, it's extremely rare. All right. Well, our company owns 6 companies that have trade lines available for us to use for your benefit. Okay. We are the reporters, meaning we report directly to the credit bureaus. So what I'm saying here is basically what we say goes, okay? So we're the ones with the trade lines and we report them, okay? This gives us freedom and the ability to create this opportunity. And the company has been doing this for 10 years, okay? So you have access to primary trade lines. We're in control and we can do extremely beneficial things for you. How does this work? Okay, so we are reporting that we are extending credit to your business entity that is being given to us, okay, via the EIN, address, start date, etc. Okay, we're reporting 4 lines on Equifax, 1 loan, 3 store lines of credit, and we're aging the lines to where it makes sense depending on the age of the business. Okay, so for example, if a business is over 2 years old, we'll assign a trade line that is 6 months to 24 months for each line, and we'll show that the company has paid back around 70% of each line, okay? Over the next 3 to 6 months, and just to clarify that, the meaning your remaining balance will be 30% or less, okay? Over the next 3 to 6 months, we'll show that there is a payment each month until paid to 0, okay? Those paid lines will show on the company's business credit just like any other loan or line of credit, usually until the end of the company's life, okay? This allows you to show exactly what you want to show a lender, okay? So you're showing that other lenders have reported that you borrowed healthy amounts of money, okay? They're reporting that you're current, you've never been late, and they're reporting low balances, okay? So also, we go to the Small Business Financial Exchange. We have 1 loan we age at a low balance, and we add a lease to your PayNet report, okay, that we also age at a low balance, okay? And this is great for vehicle and equipment leasing, okay? I mean, you'll see in some of the stories we have coming up here that I'll talk about, you know, this is great for getting approved for a vehicle in general. Equipment leasing, whatever, okay? Results. We have a gentleman here who got approved for $112,000 on this American Express, okay? American Express, unsecured line of credit, corporate card, okay? And no signer needed, okay? So didn't even need a personal guarantee from his personal credit, which is cool. But I'll say this too. It's also, if you have good credit, if you have your personal credit together, that's even better. So you can sign to guarantee using your personal credit. All right. This gentleman right here got approved for millions. Okay. In funding. Okay. This millions in funding. This is a result of using our highest product. Which I'll be going over soon. But yeah, this is, you know, millions in funding that he's able to get approved for. I mean, it's just you kind of imagine what you'll be able to do with the proper funding, getting the proper assets, so on and so forth. All right. Right here, this gentleman was able to get approved for a Maserati. Also walked into a Tesla, got approved for that, but didn't want to wait for it, because with Teslas you got to wait. So he was able to go ahead and get the Ford Raptor instead. This is the power of what's possible with our products. Pretty amazing. This gentleman right here was approved for this truck, $70,000, 0 down. Okay, I mean, results speak for themselves. And again, we are not the funding company. We are the business credit enhancing operation. Okay, so but we'll get into some tips that you can use when you're going for funding. I'm about to get into those right now, just in just a second. So you see what's possible. What do we need from you? Okay, at the bare minimum, your business has to be in business for at least 30 days. Okay, under 2 years is more fit for credit card funding in terms of traditional banks. Okay, the sweet spot though is over 2 years. All right, so if your corporation has been in business, corporation or LLC has been in business for over 2 years, that's the sweet spot. Okay, that's where you're going to get the best funding. Okay, under 2 years you can still get some funding, and the type of credit card approvals that I've seen people get is pretty amazing regardless. Now, with that said, shelf corporations are okay. Okay, so if you have a shelf corporation, that is fine. With this shelf corporation, we'll get into what you'll need right here in just a second. First, what do we need from you? Okay, as far as your information, you need your full name, your phone number. As far as your business information, we need the company name. Okay, corporation or LLC, company federal tax ID, company address as shown on the SOS must be active. Okay, date business started. Okay, and then with this information, we'll create the document and send it out to you for signature. Okay. Okay, lender tips. Okay, lenders will most likely need an aged website, at least 2 years. Okay, business phone number that is 411 listed and linked to an address. Okay, physical address needed. Virtual office is okay. If you need access to somebody who can put this together for you as far as the aged website and all that stuff, you'll be able to contact me after the presentation and I can get you some information on that. Lenders will be able to see that you're almost finished paying down large lines of aged credit, okay, around 30% balance. Now, there's some cases, and I'll go into this, if you need the balance lower, give us 15 to 30 days, okay? For example, if you were engaged with the lender and needed the balance under 15%, you're trying to get approved for something, and say, you know what, I need this 15% or lower, the 30 is not good enough. Give us 15 to 30 days. We will take care of that for you at no extra charge, okay? You're getting real primary accounts any lender will appreciate, okay? If you ask for too much from one single lender, they may ask you for tax returns and bank statements, which is fine if you have access to acceptable documents that meet their requirements, okay? It's tough to borrow high amounts in loans on credit alone, over 50K if you've never borrowed before, okay? Okay, funding in which you don't need a personal guarantee does exist, okay? It's just harder to find. And don't use any funding companies that require money up front, okay? Try to stay away from that. Look for funding from companies that don't require that. Pricing, okay? Yes, it's an amazing opportunity, and yes, it costs. Okay, so right here, I'll leave this up for a minute. You can write this down. This is what is available. So let's start. Okay, it's a $30K loan on the Equifax, 3 store lines of credit, $30K small business financial exchange loan, $30K pay net lease. Okay, and as you can see, it just all the first 4 are in that model. Okay, you're looking at a custom $1 million package, which is 1 term loan of $150K, Equifax Financial, 1 term loan of $300K, Equifax Financial, three lines to total 200. 3 lines to total 200K, Equifax Retail, okay, 125 pay net lease, 150 small business financial exchange, and 175 small business financial exchange. Okay, and the example I showed where the gentleman got approved for millions in funding, that was the package he used. Okay, so I'll let this marinate for a second and move on here. Guarantees, okay? If we have a computer malfunction or mistake, we'll increase the trade line above your original package, okay? So we'll give you even more if we make a mistake, all right? And if we truly cannot fulfill your order, which is pretty impossible, but just want you to know there is a money-back guarantee if something really goes wrong, something magically happens or something like that. Okay. How do you get started? Okay. Click the button below, and that will take you to a page where you'll have access to a number where you can text. You can text us, and I will be with you as soon as I can, and we'll go over any specifics that you need and get you started. We can answer any questions, so on and so forth. All right, pretty simple to the point. All right, huge opportunity. I mean, it's very rare. It can be a game changer. And so, next page, you'll be able to talk to me about this and get yourself started. So thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.